Today we are going to do a hybrid practice, so part chair, part standing. We're going to go through a few moves, and this is in all levels flow. You could do this on a break at your job, or if you just need a little rejuvenation. These are some nice energizing moves with some little breath work and relaxation in between. If you're home, you could do this practice with or without shoes. It's up to you. I love not wearing shoes. So we'll go ahead and get settled in onto your seat. Make sure you have a sturdy chair. We're going to start with some nice inhales, taking the arms out through sides, up to sky, palms together, exhale. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, down to heart. Inhale. Exhale, settling into the present space and moment. We'll go ahead, allow the hands to rest, either always having choice of on thighs or with seat. Have the feet nice and sturdy. We're going to go into some nice center circles or belly circles. Doesn't matter which direction you take them to start. We always balance out by going both ways. Start in one direction, take them around. And then pause and take your center circles or belly circles the opposite direction. Connecting with breath, connecting with body, breathing into any tightness or tension or any sensations, exhaling anything away that does not serve you. Go ahead, coming back to center, take any movements or gestures or breaths that you need. We're going to go into some seated cats and cows. Do these at your own pace and time. It's okay if we're not at the same pace. You're moving with your breath, inhaling into cow, lifting forward, tail goes back, exhaling into cat, belly button comes into spine. Hands can be on thighs or at sides. Going to take that last cat, extend the arms out, entangle the arms, stretch, then take it to the back. Clasp the fingers behind the tail, stretch, and back to center. Once again, any movements or breaths that you need at any time, take them. We're going to welcome a gentle spinal twist. We're going to inhale at center, exhale, twisting to one side. I call it a belly twist or a spinal twist, being gentle with the body, getting a welcome little stretch into the spine. Then you release, take it back to center, do any movements you need, take an inhale, exhale, walk your hands to the opposite side. I love if I balance front to back with side to side, up and down. Find some release, coming back to center, awareness into the arms. Once again, they're going to flow through center. Arms will align with the chest, palms facing up. We're going to take a nice stretch. You can take one hand over the other fingers, get a nice stretch. You can keep the arm extended nice and long or take it low. And you're going to go ahead and take that stretch to the opposite hand and fingers. It's a nice free flow, so you can take whichever side first. You're going to release those palms out, get a nice stretch. You're going to stretch the palms out, then clench the fist in. Stretch the palms and fingers out, then clench the fist in. Stretch them out, clench them in, wiggle the fingers, welcome the arms back close to center and body. We're going to bring awareness to our lower body. Hands can always rest where they need to support the body. Find your breath, take a moment. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to take the hands so you can put them under knee pit to seat or around the shin. You're going to lift one leg up. I'm starting with my right. Pull it into center and chest. Extend it away. Flex and point. Pull that leg back in, extend, ankle circles one direction, and then the other direction. Pull that leg in, lengthen and extend. You can cross it over shin or opposite leg thigh. Seated pigeon pose. Inhale at center. exhale into your pigeon. Now, usually if you've taken a class with me or followed along, I tend to flow through pigeons through multiple phases. This one, we're just going to really allow the upper body to relax over the lower body. This is a good recovery moment, a good moment for us to catch up if we're going at 2 different paces. You fall into your pigeon. The hands can support the body any way they may, maybe hand wrapped around fingers or toes and one on thigh, or maybe hands at sides. It's up to you. Place them wherever it feels comfortable. Make sure that spine is not hunched and tensed up, that you're nice and long over the lower body, allowing the weight to open the lower body. And when you're ready, gently release, roll up the spine. Take a moment for breath, whatever you need. Then we're going to gently go ahead and press our hands. You can't tell, but I'm pressing my hands gently upon the thigh and the foot, and then I extend that leg away. We're going to take that to the other side now. You're going to lift your opposite leg, pull that knee into chest and center, and extend it away, flex and point. And pull it into center, extend away, ankle circles one direction, and then the other direction. You're going to pull it in again. You're going to go ahead, cross now this leg over shin and thigh. Welcome yourself. Take your time back into your seated pigeon. Take any breaths, any movements, and then elongate that spine as you roll over that lower body. Take the arms wherever they support you. Get a little rest, get a little stretch here. Just allow gravity to kind of welcome your upper body to connect with the lower body and breathe. Starts to feel so good, getting that spine nice and long and relaxing the upper body over the lower body to open up into the hips and the thighs. And when you're ready, you're going to gently welcome movement. You're going to roll up that spine. We're going to go ahead, take another breath, take a moment for self, do what you need. Then when you're ready, you're going to take one hand, press into that thigh again. The other hand's just around the toes for support. You can't tell, but I'm gently pressing that thigh, get a little stretch. Then I pull that knee in, extend that leg, take any movements and motions I need, and release back down to floor. Now here we're going to get ready for that hybrid portion. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to take the thighs a little bit wide, the knees are going to point out a little bit, toes are going to point out a little bit. We're just going to go ahead, use the chair for support. It's a nice way to roll into standing up. So we're going to take a little forward fold, roll the body up into standing, arms go through center to sky. Welcome a nice full body stretch. Here we are standing, arms out to sides. Find your breath, take anything you need. Now, there's always an interesting flow with chair, so you can use your chair in standing, but you don't have to. I'm going to show different variations, so you'll see my different stances, but find your breath, stay within pose, don't move because I move, because you don't have to use the chair, but it's there for you if you'd like. So we're going to start by going into a nice goddess squat. We're going to take the arms out to sides. And as we exhale, the toes are going to point out, ankles will be pointing in. We're going to find our goddess arms, 90-degree bend in the elbows. Find your goddess as you like. I'm going to show you, I showed without chair, and I'm going to show you with. So those feet are pointed out to either direction. You can have your hands connected to seat. You're going to drop down into your goddess squat. You want to tuck that tail, roll back those shoulders, do what you need for self. You want to pull that spine into, or pull that belly into spine. So you want to engage that core. Enjoy this nice kind of hip flexor. You're rotating everything out. You're getting a nice stretch. Then we're going to go ahead and find the warrior two. So you're going to release out of that goddess when you're ready. Warrior two. So once again, I'm showing examples with the chair. You don't have to use it. I found warrior two on right side, right arm in front. When ready, reverse warrior. Back to two. We're going to take an exalted warrior. That back arm is going to connect to thigh. Right arm goes up to sky. Back to two. Modified Extended Warrior, use chair, have forearm go to thigh, opposite arm from back goes above body at a nice angle. You could even connect to chair or floor if you'd like, it's up to you, or keep that arm up on the thigh, then back to 2. We're going to gently release, adjust our feet, toes point out, heels point in. We're going to find Goddess once again. Those arms go out through sides, raising up to ceiling and sky. Exhale, you can find Goddess arms or connect to chair. Do what you need. Then we're going to find Warrior 2 on the opposite side. I'm finding Warrior 2 on my left now. And Reverse Warrior. You can always just bend the elbow or take that arm high to sky, overhead the body. Back to 2. I'm going to find Exalted Warrior again. That back arm's going to connect with thigh. Opposite arm high to sky once again. Not as much as a curve. It's a little bit more in line here. Back to 2. We're going to go ahead, use your chair if you need, adjust the body or drop forearm down to thigh. Modified Extended Warrior. You can always drop down to ground too if you choose. Back to 2. When you're ready, back to center. Goddess pose. Take those arms out through sides, gaze up to ceiling and sky, inhale up, exhale Goddess. Now once again, do what you need for yourself, find the support. This is a hybrid practice. You could even go take a foot lifter here or there in Goddess, lift both feet, or keep feet grounded, use chair to drop down deeper in Goddess, do what you need for self. Then release, extend and lengthen, back to center. Take a moment for breath. Realignment with body and breath. Now we're going to go into a wide leg forward fold here. You can use the chair to go into a wide leg tabletop if you have any sort of vertigo or anything and you don't want the head down low to floor, or inverted. Otherwise, plant those feet, toes are out, heels are in. You can see as I'm doing, I would lengthen the chair or whatever I'm using as a prop for support, as a guide for a table tendon, or you can take those arms high to sky, flow them through center, take hands to floor. Find your extended legged forward fold. So do what you need for your extended legged forward fold. Use chair for support. You could keep lifted on that chair as long as it feels sturdy, or you could use it to start and then drop hands to floor, or you don't have to use it at all. You can have some soft knees or unbent knees. It's up to you. Make this your own. Find your breath. Connect with your body. What is it calling from you? What does it need? Do what you need here. Enjoy making this flow your own. I'm just here to guide you. You can take a little twist to one side or the other if you'd like. It's up to you. You don't have to. Just always realigning at center. And if you go one way, you gotta go the other way to balance it out. Take any last little movements, some tabletops, lifting, and then inverting once again, and knee bends. I'm gonna roll up the spine, creep those arms, roll back those shoulders. As I roll my shoulders back, I'm creeping the feet back to center. Take a moment for breath, closed eyes possibly, to allow breath and body to align in standing. Then when we're ready, we're gonna come back to chair. So place your chair wherever you'd like, but you're always welcome to stay in standing if you choose. I'm going to go back down into seat. Take a moment to readjust, realign myself as I come back to seat. Realign with the body, take any motions or movements that feels necessary. To me, do what you need. The hands go down to sides. We're going to go ahead, we're going to raise those arms through center. Inhale up to sky. And I'm going to forward fold on the exhale. Options, of course. You can take those hands all the way to floor. You can take them to thighs and keep the head lifted like a tabletop, or to shins. Do what you need for you. When ready, I'm going to roll up that spine nice and slow again. Take the legs out just a teeny bit wider as the arms flow to ceiling. Inhale up, exhale through center. Now my belly's going to kind of rest on the inside of the thighs. Finding that breath, stretch, just allow now that spine and body to rest. And then once again, when ready, I'm going to slowly start to roll up that spine once again. I'm going to take a little bit of a wider stance, even a little bit more of those hands creep to sky. Inhale up, back bend, exhale, realign, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Feet go a little bit wider now. Kind of cocooning, bringing myself some closure, some love, some safety. Some tabletops, do what you need. You could stay folded, you could take any little stretches or movements that you need. And when ready, roll up that spine, roll back those shoulders, legs come back to center. Find your breath. Find your connection to self, relax the shoulders, relax the belly, relax the body. Now if you have time, definitely a wonderful moment for a nice moment of peace to align breath and body. Take a little spinal twist to one side if you need. Get a little stretch. Give a little wiggle or wave. Maybe some shoulder rolls to the back or to the front. Come back to center. Or maybe take a little spinal twist to the opposite direction. Do what you need. This is the recovery. This is the coming back to alignment, to center, to self. I love taking any little last movements here. I love a little full body stretch. And I welcome myself for a moment for peace. Like I said, this is a wonderful moment to time to Shavasana, to do what you need, soften the body, let go, find breath. You can stay here as long as you'd like if you have the time. Set a timer maybe if you have a few moments. Otherwise, if you're ready to go on with your day, welcome and keep that awareness with breath and body, how you're feeling. Inhale into any tightness and tension. Exhale it away. Thank you. Namaste.